Little Alice Etterson, a ghost of a small girl rather like this. Just 7 years old, she was the daughter of a stonemason, Simon, hired to renovate the house in the 18th century. Today, Alice's idea of fun is to appear to visitors on the ghost tour. Not everyone is amused.
She took form, as it were, she materialised. And the young man of the couple was actually psychic, he could see her. Now this is before as well, this happened before I saw my monk on the staircase and before I was told that I'd lived here in a previous life. But a strange thing happened was, they came back the next day again. And when the young man got to the top of the staircase, he was overcome, he actually started crying. And his wife had already walked down the staircase with the rest of the group, and I said, "What's the matter to him?" I didn't know what to do, really. And he said, I can't describe it, there's a terrible, unhappy feeling.
In 1765, Alice's happy time at Bowden was tragically cut short. An outbreak of tuberculosis ravaged the West Country. Alice was quarantined to her room, to this day known as the Pink Bedroom, where she eventually died.
We used to have a visitor's book in the last room. And I glanced in this book and somebody had written down, "I feel very unwelcome in the morning room." I read on and it said, "I feel like I'm being pushed out of the chair." I thought, well, how strange, perhaps it's something they brought with him, it doesn't make a lot of sense. Anyway, we had this continuing on for several weeks during that particular summer. And on one of my tours it happened, I spoke to a lady and she said, "I can still feel pressure on the back here." I've since feel personally very strongly that it was Alice.
Two small hands, they always say.
Yes.
Two child's hands.
The other thing, during the same tour, a middle-aged lady came up to me and she said, "I must tell you, because my husband didn't want to tell you, he felt embarrassed and awkward about it. He actually saw little hands as well," which is really a little bit chilly, isn't it?
No body, just hands?
No, just
arms?
hands, no, just hands.
After 2 days of round-the-clock filming, the cameras have failed to catch the smallest glimpse of Alice or of any other of Bowden's so-called ghosts. And as night falls, the team's clairvoyants stage a séance, a meeting where they believe they can make contact with the spirits of Bowden's dead. To start, the mediums must build spiritual energy between them, which allows the ghosts to get in touch.
I can see a woman.
Yeah, it's Mary.
Yeah. She's very upset. Crying. Not crying, but tearful. I can feel it.
It's Mary that's looking out the window.
God, I feel bloody hell.
It's okay, relax. It's okay.
I want to cry.
It's okay. It's okay, relax. It's Mary, she's so full of sadness.
The clairvoyants suggest that Mary is the ghost of the Grey Lady, reportedly seen on dozens of occasions, gazing from a window, tears tumbling down her cheeks. The story goes that she's waiting for a loved one who was lost at sea, and until he returns, her spirit can never rest. But who exactly was Mary, and whom was she waiting for? As the séance becomes more intense, Marion appears to slip into a trance and to speak as if Mary's spirit has made contact.
Why are you sad? You can tell us.
He doesn't come.
Who doesn't come?
My son.
Your son?
My son doesn't.
Could you tell me your name?
I'm Mary.
You're Mary. Mary? Can you write down the name of your son? Can you do that?
In what clairvoyants call automatic writing, the spirit appears to take control of Marian's hand.
N. Is it Neville? He was a sailor. You sailed across the ocean and you never saw him again.
So Mary is waiting for her long-lost son Neville to return. But that was more than 100 years ago.
Help Neville. You want me to find him? Is this what's stopping you passing over?
But what about poor little Alice? Team photographer Graham Matthews, a policeman by day, has agreed to spend the night in her bedroom. Graham says he's skeptical. So will he find any evidence of Alice?
She's been seen a couple of times on the staircase, and she's been felt in this room on several occasions. In fact, one of our team members apparently was pushed in the back by something that she couldn't see early today. So I'm going to sit in this room tonight. I'm going to sleep in it and see what turns up.
So how do you feel about that?
I feel fine about it. I've been doing this sort of thing for a couple of years. I've never had anything nasty happen to me. I've had some strange experiences, things that I just can't explain. Half the time you don't know whether it's your own imagination or whether it's something paranormal. It's enough to keep me intrigued and to keep me coming back for more. But yeah, I'll give it a go. I'll sit in there and I'm being monitored by cameras. So if anything turns up while I'm sound asleep, I'm sure they'll record it and tell me in the morning.
So you're pretty sceptical then?
I am a sceptic. I mean, I look for physical evidence in these sort of things. The colleagues have always said, if someone shouts ghost, everybody shouts where, and I shout prove it. For that, I like the physical proof, and so far, although I've got some strange photographs and we've got some video evidence that, beggars belief, I still haven't seen that physical ghost yet. Maybe I won't, maybe I will, maybe this will be the opportunity. But that intrigues me enough to sleep in what's supposed to be a haunted room, and hopefully something will turn up. If I get disturbed in the night, I should be happy about it.
The ghost detectives are at Bowden House in Devon, one of Britain's most haunted homes. So what kind of night did Police Constable Matthews have in the pink bedroom, the room said to be haunted by the ghost of little Alice Etterson?
I was very tired. I had a long journey down. I'd spent, just come from a full week of work, so I was pretty exhausted. So I didn't expect to have too much of a disturbed sleep, because I don't think anybody would wake me when I hit the pillow. Having said that, there were a couple of occasions where you almost felt tickling on your face, almost as if a feather was stroking your cheek. Now, I've felt this before, and I've been with Marion when she's basically said, you've got to